Alright guys, this is Lanny here from Adventure Horizons. I'm doing a quick just unboxing here. I'll do a install and a review on them once I get them put on the bike. Just bought a new FE 501 Husqvarna and really like the bike, except for the fact that it vibrates really bad, and you can really feel it in the pegs, and that's something I'm not really happy with. So I bought these Faast Impact Moto pegs from Rocky Mountain ATV, and when we open them up, you can look at them. They look really nice. Look like they're really good quality. Cleats on them look really nice, and these are supposed to be anti-vibration. If you look there, it has some elastomers in between where they mount on the frame of the bike to the frame of the peg. It has an elastomer body which is supposed to reduce in vibration and sharp hits. So these look really good. They're bigger than stock, which is always good, and I hope that it does in fact reduce vibration on the bike, because the bike shakes really bad, and on long trips on the hardtop, if you were to do a 10-mile trip on the hardtop, it would actually get pretty aggravating. But you can see them. The KTM, if you have a KTM, the elastomer on them are orange. The Husqvarnas are this nice dark blue. I was afraid on the photos the blue looks a lot lighter, and I was afraid that it was going to look a little goofy, but it looks like it's pretty close. But the KTM's orange, Husky's blue, and the Betas are red. So I know that they make them for those three bikes, but I'm not sure if they make anything else. So alright, so we're installing the fast pegs here. I've already got the cotter key out on this one here, so get a washer. We'll take that one off, and taking off is really easy. All you have to do is just drive the pin out. There's the pin. Come on out, you. So we finally got that out. You can see what was holding it was some of the paint had, I guess they'd stuck it in while it was still somewhat wet, so the paint just wasn't letting it come out, so I ended up having to drive it home. But you can look at the difference between the stock and the new one. Lengthwise, there's not a lot of difference. This one actually has more tread length on it, but the width from front to back is, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch, a little bit wider. So we're going to go ahead and try to put this on. Already put the other side on. It's a little bit aggravating. The tolerances here for the new spring is pretty tight. It doesn't go in near as good as the other one. I don't know what the spring is, but because it doesn't lay in there really good. I haven't found a really good way to put these in. This is a little bit tougher than some of the other pegs. It's like almost Fast Company's tolerances are a little tighter, machine a little tighter in here, so the spring doesn't want to go in there really good. But we'll try to show putting it on. Got it started in here. I do like taking the screwdriver, so that way I can kind of maneuver the spring to where I need to, and then it should, when I can drive it, I can kind of manipulate it, and then I can get it all up in there like that. So as you can see, it looks like it's a little bit tight. The spring doesn't set in there really well, but I don't think that'll be a problem. So all that we have to do now is just slip that back on. Looks like the pin needs to be driven through just a little bit further, and then put a new cotter key in it, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Alright, I rode it about 10 or 15 miles. Not a lot on dirt, some on hardtop, which was where I was complaining of the vibration. And it did numb the vibration quite a bit. You can still tell there's some vibration there. It's like having a when you're going to the dentist and he numbs your mouth. You can't really feel it as far as the drilling, but you can tell he's doing something in there. It's kind of like these foot pegs. You know that it's still vibrating, but you can't really feel it as much. It's almost like I said, that's like almost like going to the dentist and getting numbed. Definitely on these KTM and Husqvarnas, it definitely is worth it. You know, it is a little bit slightly bigger than the factory peg. They do look nice. So, you know, being bigger and better cleats than the peg is always a good thing. Like I said, the quality of it's pretty nice. Is it worth the roughly $250 that they cost? We'll see. Sorry, my dog is trying to get some pets from me right now. So sorry about the camera not being very smooth. But overall, I would recommend them, especially on these bikes that vibrate really bad. You know, you can get them from Rocky Mountain ATV, you can get them from Faast Company directly. And like I said, it seems like it's going to be pretty good. We'll see long term. So that's all I got for you today. Remember, riding season's out there. Just starting to get up. Be careful out there. Keep your head on a swivel. And till next time, stay safe.